Hi everyone, it's Donna Lee here. Today we're going to be talking about forgiveness and having a healing to help you to hopefully facilitate some either self-forgiveness or forgiveness of others that may have caused you some trauma in the past. Forgiveness is a hard taskmaster, really. When we carry unforgiveness in us, it creates all sorts of other things. We live in an electric universe, and not only are we creators of our own universe, we attract it. So I'm sorry, I'm getting some downloads here. I'm just trying to listen and trying to think at the same time. Unforgiveness creates a pattern of karma, especially when it's trapped in your cellular memories. The karma then affects your thought patterns, and you create more situations that will attract more trauma, more people doing wrongs by you in your belief. And if it actually stays in your body long enough and you don't forgive and you don't heal from whatever upset or trauma that has caused you to be unforgiving, it sets itself up in disease in your body. And the same with anger, the same with sadness, grief. It stays in your body for a long time, and then it creates illness. We can actually, through our cellular memories, bring it back lifetime after lifetime to try and help you to heal. So let's help each other. Let's create an etheric circle, hand-holding circle for us today with everybody that's joining in. Just see yourself, visualize yourself in your third eye, in your spiritual eye, that you're grabbing hold of whoever is next to you in the circle on either side. And we're going to join in with the intention that unforgiveness has no place in your body. We want to forgive. We have set ourselves up for that person to do whatever they have done to us so that we can learn how to forgive. And then if we get that unforgiveness trapped in our bodies, then it does create illnesses. We don't want that. It also sets us up to create more scenarios that come in that cause us to unforgive. So imagine I have unforgiveness, right? And it's at an unconscious level. And I have no idea that I'm doing this. And silly little things from my past keep coming up, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what's going on here? Well, the first thing that I would do is actually look to see and hold crystals, do a meditation to try and clear out and find out what it is first, and then to clear it out. Then I don't attract other situations that come in that try to, it's just like someone poking you with a stick. Hey, wake up, wake up. You are unforgiving. It's starting to show up in the patterns, in a repeating pattern, because you are attracting those people and those situations to you that are causing you to be unforgiving, hopefully into trying to wake you up. So as the saying goes, first it's a pebble, then it's a brick, then it's a brick wall, then it's a whole like whole roof of your house that just comes down and it caves in on you. We don't want it to get that far, but even if it is that far, let's do a meditation, set our attention with our circle, with our the friends that we have made in the circle that's joining us today. Let's set the intention that we're just going to be forgiving. It doesn't actually mean that you have to be best friends with the person or the situation. If it's somebody that you're never ever going to get along with, then keep your boundaries up, but in a loving way, not in an unforgiving way. Okay? So my guides more or less pointed it out to me last week that I needed to forgive in some areas in my life, which I thought I had actually worked through. But there's one or two situations that are still there, and it's blocking me. It's blocking my abundance, my happiness, and it's also setting up similar situations to come and knock, throwing the pebble. I don't want it to become the brick next, right? Because that hurts. So I actually have here today what's called golden rutile. That's going to help us. I actually was hoping to find some bigger pieces, but they had sold out of them from my crystal wholesalers that I went to the other day. So I'm going to use the golden rutile and the tektite again, because the tektite can help vacuum up any dark energies that are coming up. The rutile is actually going to open up your heart so that you can search out the parts that need to be forgiven, the trauma, the PTSD, other situations. It may even be something that you don't even realize that you are carrying around, but you keep on getting these situations where people are hurting you or harming you, and you need to set up a forgiveness altar in your heart. Okay, so I'm just going to read today about the golden rutile. So that's this one, and that's the one that popped out to me today. I just bought the little tumbles, and I don't know how much they are, but they will be for sale too afterwards. Okay, the intense power of the rutilated quartz wards off negativity, and it makes it popular for an antidepressant. Warding off fear, anxiety, self-loathing by nurturing forgiveness. You will rise above all negativity. It awakens you and heightens your awareness more in tune with negative energy, so that if you think that a situation is not right for you, especially when you're wearing this or you've worn it for a while, don't go near the situation, okay? Step back. You don't want to make other people's drama any part of your life. The only way for any inner peace to happen and a peaceful life is not get caught up in other people's drama. You cannot take them on. If you are one that does take them on, please try your hardest to stop it. Because taking on other people's drama also invites that into your field and sets you up for karmic retribution when it's supposed to be somebody else's drama. Don't get involved. You can give the person some advice on how to handle it themselves, but unless they are handling it themselves and it's their drama to start with, they need to learn the lesson, not you. Okay? It can also help you to attune into what direction to take, ability for you to see clearly, and you can see the truth of situations. Works well with tektite, especially when wearing the two together. It's great when you are around people who aren't awake and aware. It becomes like your protector. So security guard. When you hold the golden rutile, you feel comfortable and less stressed, and your thoughts become more positive, and converts thought from the I can't do that to, oh yes I can, let's find a solution. So you're more solution orientated. Guides you to think about the more important things in life. It's great for healers, especially when you're working around the head and crown chakra. Opens you up to messages from heaven and gives you the lion strength, especially through your heart. Okay? So I bought these on Saturday. It's now Monday here in Australia. And I actually put mine in a pouch, and I had my hair up. And so I wound, instead of wearing the pouch around my neck, I wound the pouch's string onto my ponytail and just clipped it there with a bobby pin. And I could actually feel, or I was aware that I was changing negative thought patterns when I had them. Straight away, I was aware that I was doing it, and I pulled myself up and I could replace it with the positive thought. So, okay, if we're ready, let's get comfortable. Turn off your phones, turn off any distractions, close your door. Starting to wind down. Now we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, making sure that when you breathe in, you're pushing your tummy out so that air actually gets right down into your lower tummy and even into your intestines. If you can feel it, and push it out, even like pushing your back out. Pushing your back, I mean. Okay, so ready. One. 2. 3. Okay, now from the circle we're sort of going to let everybody else's hand go. We have set the intention, and this will even work for people who come in and watch it weeks, months, years later. You're joining in on the energy. Remember, there's really no such thing as time and space. It's only here in this 3D reality that we've made up time. It's really just all happening all at once. That's why miracles happen. Because if we stop thinking that we need to do it now or 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago, and it just happens, that's when miracles abound, when we step out of this time zone and into the more powerful quantum reality where there is no time. There's just a set of sequences that happens. So there's no time. You don't have to ever feel like you're running out of time anymore. That's not the reality in the higher realms, and that's where we want to go with this healing. So if you can imagine a golden lantern in front of you, and at the top of the golden lantern is the golden sun of Christos. In this golden lantern, a door opens. If you're comfortable, feeling comfortable, step inside. There's a bed in the middle of the golden lantern. Make yourself comfortable. In your own mind's eye, you can make the bed whatever you want it to be. It can even be just a beanbag, as long as you can stretch out, lay out, and you feel comfortable. Now everybody's lying down, and at your feet and at your head and on either side on the floor of the lantern is a big, strong bowl of salted water. That helps to soak up any negativity as well. Letting the golden sun of Christos, that golden energy, permeate every cell in your body to help expedite the healing and the releasing of unforgiveness. If you look at yourself, if you could stand back and look at yourself, you've got a golden glow that's permeating from within to your outer body, encompassing all of your spiritual bodies, especially your emotional body. Okay, I can see with us also the white lions are going to be joining us. The Arcturians are going to be joining us. Your very own individual spirit guides are joining. Ascended Masters, Archangels, we've got the lot here today. There's lots of help. Your beautiful, beautiful family that's willing to help from the other side, that have already passed, crossed over. They've come to help. Actually, they've all joined hands. It's going to make this one very powerful healing. Now, if you feel like little drafts, little whispers of wind going over your body, that's me just sweeping, just seeing where I have to work. Normally, when I get a group of people, we're all holding the energy in a very similar place. Okay, I've come down over to your belly button, or what's called the solar plexus chakra. And if you feel any movement around there, don't worry, it's just me. Energy is omnipotent, omnipresence, omniscient. It can travel anywhere throughout time. And what I'm going to do is get to the core of the unforgiveness. When did it happen? Did it happen in this lifetime or a past lifetime? Do you know? It doesn't really matter, because this is going to hit the core problem first, and then things that happen in subsequent lifetimes will just fall away. You'll feel your heart open. You may even want to repair past relationships, but it's okay if you don't. It's okay to have boundaries. If somebody or a situation is constantly upsetting you, it's probably better that you stay away from it. Okay, I'm getting the message to push it up to your heart chakra. So your heart chakra can cleanse it all. The golden rutulate opens your heart chakra, opens you up for all of the non-forgiveness that you've been carrying around. Oh, there's a lot of energy to vacuum up, a lot. What we're doing is retraining all of these negative emotions and trauma to, instead of being stuck in your physical body, to go to the heart so they can be healed. We don't need to create illnesses in our body anymore. And if we all gave ourselves 20 minutes to do clearings like this every day, there wouldn't be any illness, because illnesses are, or diseases, dis-ease, is caused by trapped emotions. Sometimes trauma can be passed down through generations. So if, say my father's father had been in a war and it was very traumatic for him, that trauma can be passed down through generations, through the DNA, and we hold that until we learn how to heal ourselves. And you know what? It's just energy, but when energy gets trapped, it can turn into a beast. But if we learn how to tame that beast, especially by spending some time on ourselves and cleaning and clearing ourselves of the daily happenings, disease cannot set in. Bad situations cannot set in. So what I'm doing now is holding the Tektite over your third eye, see, all of that unforgiveness is stopping you to use your God innate power of seeing through the dimensions, especially seeing in this 3D reality the truth of any situation. Once your third eye is open, it's sort of like, especially if you're people who are in business or making any decision, actually, it can become your advisor, because it will know and it will show you whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that you want to do, or even a person that you may be thinking of going into business with, starting any type of relationship with. Let's create our own sovereignty. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's become the sovereign, free people that we should be. I'd say probably 90% of the human population do not know the powers or how powerful they actually are. We're never taught it, never taught it. We're never taught to self-heal. We are never taught to talk to God directly. We are never taught that our archangels are there to help us. We are never taught that our family, even though deceased, are walking beside us. Most people can't even see that, and so they stay in a state of grief for a long, long time. Starting to feel a little bit lighter. I'm moving over to the right hand side of everybody, sort of over the liver and the gallbladder, down around the pancreas, feeling a lot of trapped energy there for our group. I can feel a lot of trauma there, a lot. There's lots of tears here. Probably unexpressed tears, so if you do find yourself teary during the day, then just take yourself off into a toilet or somewhere if you have to and just have a cry. I think a lot of you will have lots of releasing dreams and forgiving dreams. I have got such a heavy pain in my hand here when I'm holding this over everybody's liver, and now it's easing. Okay. In your hands, I'm going to place a Tektite in either hand, and I'm also going to place one on your third eye, just here. Oh, trying to get it straight. I'm calling in all the universal geometric patterns that will help people to open up to forgiveness and release it. Taking a hold of your right hand now. I have it in mine. Underneath is the tektite as well. So you've got two tektites and I've got the golden rutile on the top. I'm holding you into love vibration so that you can please let that unforgiveness go. It doesn't matter what situation, it doesn't matter how bad, it is not worth holding on to the poison. Let it go. Let it go. If you want to take big, deep breaths and then let it go on the out breath, you can do that. Let it go. Now moving over to your left hand to hold you through that with the golden rutile on the top. Let the love flow through you. Let your own love flow through you. Let anything that is unforgiven be released from your body at this time. Let it travel through all time and space, up to the present moment and beyond. Releasing all unforgiveness. Okay, I've moved up to your throat chakra now, so if you feel a pressure around your throat on there, it's pulling out. Your throat chakra is where you actually hold a lot of karma. So your worst karma is always held in your orange chakra, and then the next in line is your throat chakra. Never speak words of unforgiveness. Let it go. Let it go. I can feel a few of you crying. Let the tears flow. It's going to be such a relief to get rid of that heavy baggage that you carry around called unforgiveness. It's a heavy, big, heavy, it actually looks disgusting. It looks like black slime when I see it coming up. Almighty God, Father in heaven, please help us to remove unforgiveness. Please teach us that everything is perfect. Every lesson that we go through is perfect. And it's okay to release it once we have learned the lesson. Almighty God, please help. Awaken people's hearts. Let them feel their own power. If you can all visualize that a staircase has actually appeared before you, a golden staircase. And we need to step up, going up 5 stairs. And each step is taking us off this old timeline and placing you on a new timeline. And on this new timeline for everybody, if you choose to do it, is a magical, magical, miracle timeline that helps you to release this unforgiveness and helps you to see the purpose of why you went through it, to help you heal miraculously. There's little gold sparkles coming off of this 5th stair. And before you, the universe is opening up on a quantum level to help you, to show you, to guide you. Now, if you can just turn around and look back to where you've come from, you'll see this dark slime. Now turn back round and look at the universe, look at the stars, look at the magic, look at the miracles. Feel the beautiful positive energy that's flooding into your body now. Visualize you opening your arms and letting this magic, beautiful quantum energy, healing energy, this beautiful plasma, healing plasma, it's coming in blue waves. It's enveloping your body. It's there. It's free. Take it. Blue is the color of healing. Invite this energy to stay around until you've healed. I can feel now that beautiful electric energy around. It's saying that you're cooked, you're done for today. At least you can come back to this recording and play it any time. Yep, lots of electricity, lots of electricity. And you're all actually looking beautiful and blue with that beautiful plasma energy that's come in from the quantum realms to heal you. If you don't feel comfortable, let the energy go. But if you feel comfortable, please ask for it to stay around until it has shown you what you need to let go of. This beautiful plasma, oh my God, it just feels so light and so beautiful and so soft, and it's just wrapping you up in its love. It is starting from the inside and then it's permeating to the outside of you. And it's sort of, it's hard to, it's sort of like cotton wool, but it's a little bit heavier so that you can actually feel it enveloping you. Almighty God, thank you very much. To all of the community that joined with us in the Golden Lantern. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To everybody that joined in on this meditation, thank you for joining. You're not only helping you, but when you're releasing these shadow parts of yourself, it's really helping the collective, because on another level we are all one. And if we carry less baggage, then other people are going to release theirs, maybe even unconsciously. But then now you can go out and teach them to release it consciously too. Become your own healers. Know that's your power. Know that it's your sovereignty. Become whole again. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Please come back into your bodies now. You've exited the Golden Lantern and you're back. All I can visualize in my third eye is a lot of people with this blue plasma energy around. So, wow, that was really, really powerful, really beautiful. Let God do His work. Release it all. No blocks. Okay, everybody. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you all.